have you lived and how long did you live at each place?
Yeah, I lived in England until I was 6, so that's 6 years. And then in Australia until I was 15.
What was the hardest thing about moving?
The hardest thing was having to leave my friends.
Do you still keep in touch with your friends back at home?
Yeah, near enough every day.
Oh. How does our school system different from Australia's?
You take different classes, like in Australia we stay in the same class for the whole day.
What's something that we do in America that you wouldn't normally do in Australia?
Hunting.
Hunting?
Yeah, you don't do hunting in Australia.
Why did you move to America?
My dad is a race car driver.
What's your favorite thing about America?
The racing.
Do you plan on staying in America when you get older, or are you going to move back?
I plan on staying in America. It's too hot in Australia for me.
To us, you have a really strong British accent, so do we have like a really strong country accent?
Yeah, extremely strong country accent.
Do I have one?
Yeah.
What is your best impersonation of our accent?
My best impersonation?
Yeah.
Howdy. How y'all doing? I really can't.
So, where are you originally from?
I lived in the Philippines, and it's located in Southeast Asia. It's a hot country.
What would you say is the biggest difference between here and the Philippines?
Well, besides the climate and the weather, it's economically bad. It's polluted. Even though there's not many good things about the Philippines, it's still my country, so I'll remain patriotic to that.
What's one thing you miss about being in the Philippines?
Definitely my friends and some of my relatives that are living right there currently, and I think that's about it.
How would you say the schools are different from here and in the Philippines?
In the Philippines, it's very different because generally you would start from kindergarten and then go to 6th grade and then skip middle school and then go for high school. So basically you don't have extra 3 years of school.
Okay, what's your name?
Paida. Well, my full name is Paida Moyamashanga.
Alright, where are you from?
Zimbabwe in Africa. On the lower part, like right above South Africa, on the tip of Africa.
When did you move to the USA?
7 years ago.
So how old were you?
I was like 9. Yeah, I was 9.
So what was the biggest difference between USA and Zimbabwe?
The culture, school, especially school, because here, school comes first, like grades come first. There, it's more sports first, academics second. Like we had, our school day was 7 a.m. to 1, and from 7 till 10, that was school, and then you had a 30-minute lunch break, and then you had sports from like 11 till like 5, different sports that you were required to do and had no choice of whether you had to do or not. And then food, of course. In my country, I'd never seen a McDonald's, or I didn't even know what Chinese food was. And yeah, that's basically the major changes.
What do you miss the most?
My family, my whole family, we all lived, like we took up a whole neighborhood because all family just lives really close, and yeah, I think that's it.
I was born in El Salvador. I came to America when I was 6 years old in 2001. I moved up to New York and then moved down to North Carolina when I was 13. I came to America because my parents were already living here in New York, and so they wanted me to be with them, and so I got political asylum and I got to come to America. So I'm legal, I'm not, illegal. Some major differences are probably that the school systems are very different. In El Salvador, you can't really get a good education, and most students can't go to school because the schools are very far away and they have to walk like about 3 hours to the nearest schools. The lifestyle here is very fast-paced, and in El Salvador it's more slow down, you know, take your time. And it's very country, and I mean North Carolina is very country too, but El Salvador, like, you make everything from scratch. Everything is like, you grow it, you make it, you eat it, everything is from you. So you have to basically produce everything.